Oh man, it's been 6 years, guys, since Arsenal was in the final. Champagne soccer, we in the building, and Arsenal is going
Hold
to,
on, hold on.
yeah, yeah,
And
yeah,
like, hold on, hold
yeah,
on.
yeah, 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 yeah. Jamar, break it down,
Hold
Mister. Mister,
on.
every time I see a trophy, go
Hold
ahead,
on. Don't say it like that,
go
though.
ahead.
You said the first final y'all have been in 6 years?
Yeah, since COVID, because I mean, technically we were in two finals, the Community Shield, but that ain't no,
Oh, okay.
yeah, that ain't.
And this Carabao Cup is y'all Copa del Rey, right? Or
No,
it's the FA Cup is y'all
no,
Copa
this
del
is this is like this is like the NI this is you know how there's the NCAA tournament and then you
Rey?
got the NIT and then you got
Yeah,
the CBI.
yeah,
This is the CBI.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah, this is the toughest trophy in the
yeah.
game. This is this is the trophy that shows you capitalism is corrupt because we just had to invent another tournament to make money off these kids. So that's what this Carabao Cup is, also known as the League Cup. You know, it's a trophy. Even though it's funny, Jamar, the FA Cup is the first trophy in the history of football, and they said, "Nah, we need another bullshit cup that gives to niggas." So this is what the Carabao Cup is. Arsenal's always been ass at it for some reason. Maybe because everybody knows it's the Huffest Trophy. It's funny, Arsene Wenger, he never won it. He won 7 FA Cups, the most ever, but he never won the League Cup.
Hey, but damn, who the king of the what you call it since they came to the Premier League?
Oh, the kingdoms of the Carabao Cup, Pep Guardiola. That
Pep
nigga said, "Oh, you."
Guardiola.
That
For
brother said,
teams
"Oh,
that
you
don't take it
guys give
serious.
up. You guys give up
Yeah.
Huff trophies in February and March. I'll take
And I'm
that
just
shit."
saying,
Yeah,
yeah, for teams that don't take shit serious, he takes that shit serious.
yeah, but hey, he's a serial winner. We gonna see him in the final, and he might steal it because that's his trophy, like you said. But Arsenal in the second leg at home today, they beat Chelsea 1-0, following a 3-2 result at Stamford Bridge a couple weeks ago. I think a lot of people expected Arsenal to take it easy. They didn't have to chase the game. They just decided to play their normal system, absorb pressure, try to hit people on the break. That was a little different because Arsenal in most matches controls the possession, but it was interesting that Chelsea's head coach, Liam Rosenier, switched his system to go to a 3-5-2, where you would think, hey, you're chasing the game. Why do you want to play with a back five and basically three DMs? Because you had Enzo, um, the little Brazilian homie Andre Santos, and you had Caicedo there. So I mean, I saw that even though Chelsea had 14 shots in the match, they only had an expected goals of 0.68, which shows that they didn't really create any chances. Claytis has been warning us about the wrestler Liam Delap for a while, and you got to see his haram in full force because Ephraim, I would say the best thing he did was using his elbows on defenders because I didn't really see him try to make a chance, try to make a nice run. I was confused because I knew Arsenal would sit back, and I think for Arsenal, when you look at the result, it's like, hey man, this was a good training session for us. I think we got to work on our defensive solidity because it's been a while since we had back-to-back clean sheets. A lot of teams have been scoring on us, but on the weekend we were able to handle Leeds 4-0, and now we can beat Chelsea. And it's been 5 years since Chelsea beat us, guys. So I mean, it ain't a real rivalry no more, man. We business partners. I've been saying that. We buy their trash, and then they let us beat them
Hold
every year.
on.
Yeah.
5 years in all competitions?
Yes, 2021. That's the last time they beat us in a match.
Oh, wow.
And and
Okay.
and Arteta, the first trophy he ever won was the FA Cup final against Chelsea. So with this win today, Arteta has 10 wins against Chelsea, which ties with Wolves as the teams he spanked the most. So once again, God bless you, Chelsea. Thank you for letting us be your business partner in this way because Hey man, I love it like this, man. This rivalry used to annoy me when it was Jose Mourinho. Now that it's been these substitute teachers, hey, we have our way, even though they're the world champs. So, Marcus, hey man, how do you feel about this match and the snooze fest that it was, man? Did it give you everything you were looking for?
I'm gonna have to sit out on this one because I ain't watched that match, bro.
You don't have to watch. I didn't watch it either.
Okay, all I
I
gotta
took
say
a
about that
hey
match.
man, I took a nap. Hey Marcus, let me tell you what I did with my afternoon. I said, Arsenal play at 3, right? I said, man, I feel tired though, because I had a long night last night. So I said, man, let me take a nap. The only reason why I woke up is because some money called me and said, hey man, you got to get this money. And I said, oh, okay. And then I was like, oh yeah, ain't Arsenal playing? And then I looked at my phone and it was 0-0, like 60 something minute. I was like, all right, that's good. And then I just saw again they said Havertz scored. So hey, I didn't watch that huff either, man. You don't gotta watch trash to know what's gonna happen sometimes. Clean sheet at the carpet.
Hey man, all I know is Bad Bunny gift, Chelsea jersey. That's it. That's all I know.
Hey man. Hey. Hey, Ephraim, did you watch that snooze fest? Surely you had something better to do with your day.
Yeah, work. I had to work. So yeah, I didn't get a chance to watch it, but you know, I monitored the chat while the game was going on. I know it wasn't much being said, but it seemed like it was a very boring match. And so, and then I think what Havertz scored at the end of it. So yeah, I mean, somebody had to win. Happened to be Arsenal, you know. So I don't know. I guess if either team would have won, it wouldn't really
What do
matter.
you mean it happened to be It's always going to be Arsenal against Chelsea. They haven't beaten us in 5 years. Don't you comprehend that, my friend? It's not a
Yeah, I get it.
rivalry. It's
Oh,
like
this is
Cowboys.
one
It's like
sided.
Cowboys Redskins. It's not a
Only thing.
rivalry. Come on, man.
Okay, so it's a one sided affair, is what you're saying.
Yes, it has been for this decade.
With enough said, then, man.
Yeah,
Hey,
man.
congratulations, Arsenal.
Thank you.
You guys got to the final of a cup.
Hooray! It's been a while, man. Do you have any advice for us? Because you've won the Carabao Cup recently. Got any help? Can you teach us something?
The
We need
last, the
help.
last, the last trophy game we was in, we lost to Tottenham. So no, I have nothing to say to you.
Well, that was with your uncle, Ruben Amorim. It's a new era, though, man. We'll get to that later, man. Marcus, you got any advice for me? Because you lost the Carabao Cup final to Newcastle last year. So what can you tell me what not to do?
Um, Play your best team.
I mean, you know we're gonna play our best team. We haven't won a major trophy in 6 years, even though Carabao
I
Cup
mean,
isn't
all the way
major.
through. All the way through. We play Harvey Elliott. Come on, son.
That's your superstar, though. You guys said he's the best Merseyside product since Trent, right?
Hey man, that boy might be going to Charlotte. We might be having the early MLS minute because this boy going to Charlotte.
Yeah, I've been seeing those rumors, man. When I saw Charlotte FC, I said, "Whoa, the Hornets got an affiliate? What's that?" So, hey, yeah. Hey, Cletus, you back in the building? Not yet. Cletus,
No,
oh,
no, no, no. I was trying to hide, but I had a
whoa.
yeah, yeah.
Cletus, my business partner, man.
You see,
Come
I'm
on.
not wearing no Chelsea affiliated merch.
Well,
I,
you be
yeah,
hiding that stuff, man.
nah, nah,
Last
nah,
week
nah,
my
nah.
team lost and I still bang my colors because it's always
See,
gonna be that.
I had hope. That's why I showed up to class today in the blue matching set. I thought, and it was even sponsored by Nike.
But
That's how
Cletus, why
confident
did
I
you have
was.
hope when you haven't beaten us in 5 years? You know
You know,
that. This is
when
our business deal.
when titles on the line, when we're close to, we normally, get past the line. You know that.
No, not the
Yeah,
last time we
yeah,
played in the final,
I
we
mean, cool.
we
You
beat
got
you
you
guys.
can have that local trophy. You can have that local
Yeah,
trophy. You can have that. You can do the local thing.
we
But
we are.
all in all, to be quite honest, the first half we frustrated you guys. It was a flat game. We try to make it difficult for you guys. Like my PE teacher said, second half, I think we tried to create, but again, I've already told you guys how I felt about Chelsea and this whole creation thing.
Yeah, there's no creativity in that team. You're right.
When I was saying
Supposed
it
to be
last year,
Enzo, but I don't see it with that guy. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I'm biased against Argentinians, but I don't think he's that good.
I mean, I was saying it last year with the white boy and the Argentinian, but people be saying I be hating, but I watch enough football and I'm realistic about a lot of stuff. Um, but even, like you said, the lineup with the lab, it was a lot that was going on in the start of the match I just did not understand. I guess we are just trying to play that low block. I did see we somehow came up with the system to kind of like stop the corners coming in, the own goals, and which is kind of sad that we had to, spend time on that instead of creating goals.
You
That's
gotta watch out because hey man, you saw it on the weekend, Clay. Now we scoring Olympicos. So hey, hey man, shout out Noni Madueke. So you gotta watch out for that.
And it's funny because, watching Kai score, I don't really have no beef with Kai. Some of the men them, they hate Kai, but I fuck with him. Him and Timo, they hated him. Mason, all these players, they did a lot for us. But since they left, people don't want to admit it, but we've, you know, to be honest, but
I
people
mean,
like,
but no, come on, Clay. You guys are the champions of the world
I mean,
and
of
the
course, but
Conference League winners. Come on.
still outside, but the goals are not flowing. So I'm gonna be realistic about that. So all we got now is Champions League and trying to secure top four in the league, which I think we should be able to secure. Um, Especially the way the transfer window just went, there wasn't really a lot of movements. So it seemed like teams are gonna be stuck with where they're at with the players they got. So, my PE teacher wasn't really mad about us losing, participation kind of guy. We fought hard type of guy.
Hey man, hey man, you need that spirit because when I look at it, it's like Arsenal are trying to accomplish what great teams in the past have. And this is a part of it. You got to win something. I like what all the players are saying that, hey, we got to win something. Even Pep tried to throw a little compliment at Arteta and Arsenal. He said Arsenal the best team in the world, and Arteta was like, "Hey man, we haven't won nothing yet. We can't be the best if you never won nothing." So I like that approach. I like how happy the team was after the final because uh, anytime you can beat a rival to make a final, it's a big deal. So hopefully this carries on because this last month for Arsenal has been a hellacious schedule. We had like 4 away games in 10 days. Then we had this Carabao Cup match. So I saw that in the Premier League, though, we don't, I think in the Premier League, we don't leave London anymore outside of like 4 matches. So that's good. So hopefully this can help the team focus and move forward because like I said on the weekend that Leeds result, I watched that game from beginning to end and man, what a game because Marcus when I saw Saka got hurt during the training regimen, I was like, what's this?" And then Noni Madueke comes in and if you've watched Arsenal play this year, they always do the same thing. They try to create through the right wing, try to find some holes either to cross or to pass back to try to find an option in the box. But Noni Madueke, he was being more direct. He was decisive in his chances. He had an assist. He caused the own goal at first. Now they caught it in Olympico. That's his first Premier League goal for Arsenal. So and then you get Gyökeres who scored and Gabriel Jesus. So Gyökeres has, I think, 4 goals and 2 assists in his last 7 matches. Gabriel Jesus been scoring, I think, 3 times in his last 5 matches. Kai Havertz has 2 goals and 2 assists, I think, in his last 4 matches. So hey, our Huff is getting strong, guys. Woo. This is that championship push. This is what you need. When you have all these injured talents that are finally coming back, we need it. So it looks like Saka might be out for a month, but hey, Gabriel Jesus can play right wing. Noni Madueke is there. So I think we have enough to try to push for these trophies and hopefully they can do it. So I'm glad with how Arsenal is going forward. I like how Arteta's taking shots at people like Paul Scholes when he was like, "Hey man, I don't." He was like, "Well, people say we boring." They said in Europe, "Hey man, they love our style. We scored the most goals. We got the least. We got the most clean sheets. We play tidy football." And then they asked him, who's criticizing me?" And one guy's like, "Oh, Mr. Paul Scholes of Manchester." He said, "Oh, okay." Because that is how the beauty of life works. Cletus, do you believe that devil tried to say if we win the league, we'll be the worst Premier League champion ever? Go and look at the points that devil was winning the league with.
It's okay. You only got to say it because
68
what was it
points, 75 points,
that
trash.
was it
Of
that
football.
07, that 06, 07 when he won the league with the no names, the Johnny Evans, the West Broms. Yeah, I didn't forget about those days. I didn't
That's
forget that goal that Spurs scored, and they said it didn't count, and then y'all still went on to win the league off of that fugazi.
yeah.
I was there.
Didn't they win a Champions League 0-0 in penalties against you guys? That's what I'm
Exactly.
saying. And he's talking about her football.
We
It was
tied it.
1-1. It was 1-1 and with the
Tied it.
penalties
We
because
tied it. We
Cletus's
tied it.
father Cristiano scored. So
We tied
yeah,
it. We tied it.
He
Yeah,
said we tied
yeah.
it. We tied it.
Frank Lampard, I think, tied it.
but now
Let me
we
see.
see the finesse. You know, niggas was kicking the little pockets in front of the penalty. We knew what y'all was doing. It's okay. It's okay.
These
It's okay.
guys are crazy, man. So hey,
Eating scum.
any of you devils trying to criticize Arsenal, remember your bloodline and that trash history you have of those trophies and that corruption. And all you niggas, nobody rates you niggas outside of England. You talking about local.
Mm.
Go around Europe, go around the world and ask them, "Oh man, what about this player? What about this player?" I'm tired of Paul Scholes. You niggas be gassing him up too much.
See, besides that
Not
little
even better than Vieira. Stop it,
besides
So
son.
that little era,
hold on.
besides that little era, they really don't have a lot of hot niggas that can say.
I want to hear that. Go ahead, E. Go ahead and defend your uncle.
Oh, no. Actually, I'm not. I'm not going to defend him. Actually, I'm actually going to pile on with you guys because I don't think Paul Scholes is the best evaluator of football out there. I think he has a platform for obvious reasons, right? Like a lot of players, they have platforms for obvious reasons because they were part of winning teams and this, that, and the other. So they get a chance to talk. And I honestly don't think Paul Scholes is the best one. You can look at it online. A lot of United fans, a lot of United channels as well, don't necessarily agree with Paul Scholes and his takes when he rates teams, especially United right now. So yeah, man, I'm with you, man. Trust me. And but to say that Paul Scholes and who did you say Vieira's better than him? That what you said? We got a discussion
Yes.
another day. We got a discussion. He was look, yeah. Paul
Yes.
Vieira was that nigga. I
He's
ain't gonna
better
lie.
than him.
We'll have that discussion another day.
Easily. I
Hey,
don't that's what I'm saying.
quick question, Dan.
Yes, sir.
Other than Cristiano and Beckham, why is it so all these so-called United legends never made it anywhere else?
Well, because they're the Dallas Cowboys. You got to remember that. Like he
Mhm.
said, they're on TV because they're famous and they won a lot. But when you talk about the actual class and their style of play and what they know about football, like he said, a lot of these Man United niggas, their football brain is dead because they grew up under that Alex Ferguson system where just work hard and the refs will help us out. That's why when they become coaches, they all have been ass. It's not a
How can
coincidence.
And
Neville, Scholes, all of them. What good Manchester United player has become a manager? Except for now Michael Carrick, the interim
yeah,
manager guy. That's
and you're
it.
right. Like and
another
Clay,
one?
you're right. A lot of players that played for Manchester United went on to not really do much after Manchester United as far as playing for other teams and stuff. A lot of those guys were English players that were there since '92, so they were pretty much done when they finished
Look at
playing.
Wayne Rooney's football brain.
And
He's ass.
yeah, he's
Their
yeah.
football
So
brain is not good.
yeah, I will admit to that. I think Gary Neville used to have some really good takes. I'm a little off on him
We
nowadays.
watched the
Yeah,
bitch. Didn't I
so
saw this was the
Roy
anniversary of
Keane.
when his Valencia team got spanked 7-0 by Barcelona. You know what I'm saying?
I
They have
can't
no
say shit. I
football
can't say
brain.
shit about 7-0 losses. So yeah, I got you.
Oh yeah, whoa, yeah, I forgot that
So,
happened to you. Whoa, hey man.
I got nothing to say about 7-0 losses. So
Yeah,
but
man.
yes,
But
a lot of these United pundits, man, I agree with you on a lot of them aren't really the I don't know. I just don't agree with a lot of their takes, and I think a lot of it is very biased for obvious reasons. They play for United. A lot of them are English. They want English managers. They want English players to play more. They want the understandably in a way, right? I get that. I'm a homer too, right? I root for the U.S. I root for Commanders and stuff. I want my home teams to do this, that, and the other. So I totally understand being a homer. So, but I think sometimes that clouds their judgment just a little bit.
But hey, man, enough negativity on Man United. Let's talk about the good days. Like today, you guys won 3-2 against Fulham. Real nervy, excited match. That's that old school Man United last minute winner. Sesko saved the day. So, how do you feel about that result? And you guys continuing to push for the top four, even though it looks like England will have 5 spots again for the Champions League going into next season.
I mean, like obviously excited for the win, excited to get 3 points, stay in top four. Um, I think, it's good to see a lot of the players, playing with some freedom, like playing in positions they want to play in. Good to see Kobe Mainu like controlling the game, doing his thing on the ball. What I like to say though is I'm still cautious. I'm still cautious. There's still a lot of the same things you see that cause us to lose matches or let teams come back and get a point from us at the end. So some of that stuff still needs to be cleaned up. The kind of being lax in certain periods of the match where you let teams kind of gain this momentum, especially being at home where you're trying to make Old Trafford become like more of a fortress like it used to be. So some of that stuff just needs to be cleaned up a little bit. But I like the way a lot of the guys are playing. Bruno Fernandez, I'm gonna say it right here, controversial take, but all my years of watching Manchester United, I'm gonna say, in my opinion, Manchester United legend. I'm sorry, he is best player since Alex Ferguson left. Not even close, obviously. He's just doing his thing this year with the assists. Casemiro. Gotta get that man some credit. He played a lot better this year than he has played in the last couple years. So
You
his
know what that
resurgence,
is, E? Road to
mm,
the World Cup. This is my last one. I got to get informed,
absolutely.
G.
What do you notice with players? Maybe unique to soccer, but when players come up in last year their contract, they play better because they want a new contract.
Yep.
Obviously, for soccer, they go into the World Cup or the Euros or some big tournament. They want to play a lot so they can be noticed and be in a national team. Absolutely. So you're right. Yeah, he lost weight. He got in shape. He looks he looks fit. He looks good. I think he has the most goals he scored in the Premier League since he's been in the Premier League, I should say, this year. So he's doing his thing. Yeah, so I like the way the team's playing. They're playing like a 4-4-1-1, 4-4-2 kind of formation. So, you got Bruno Fernandez playing like almost as a striker, number 10, of course. Then somebody like Cunha, somebody playing high or on the wing. So that's really a different dynamic to the game as well. Um, they're playing with freedom, they're playing with fun. So it's good to see. We got a couple matches coming up that we should Tottenham being probably one of the hardest ones coming up this weekend. But we should win a couple of these matches. We continue winning. Obviously, the momentum stays up. Carrick looking at himself a job, maybe, huh? So that's another discussion for later on in the season, though. But yeah, man, like clean up some of the defense, though. We got to get some more clean sheets, or some hold teams to one goal or something. Because yeah, giving up these leads and late in the game like this is a little scary. But yeah, Sesko came out and rescued us, so good for him catching some form recently as well.
Yeah, man. And speaking of someone catching form, Marcus, it must be nice to see your buddy Florian Wirtz finally looking like a serious footballer. He's no longer the jokester of the league. Hugo Ekitike getting a brace, while Isaac watches to see how a real nigga moves on the pitch. And then the beautiful goal at the end with Konate, and the way his team embraced him after he was very emotional due to his father passing. It was a great result for Liverpool, man. So, what are your thoughts?
Hey man, I think it's rather disrespectful how I got somebody in the red cartel and this fucking London blue guy just claiming top four. Y'all forgot we fucking champs. You think we ain't gonna make no run? Come on, man. Come on, man. But to touch on that game, the Geordies, you know we don't fuck with you. You know what we do. We take your players, we take your backup players, and now you had to see Hugo throw that shit up on you. Okay? I think y'all already know that shit goal of the week for me. Honestly, I need multiple goals of the week because Jamar, like we was talking, that Vinny shit, okay, that was nice. Yeah, man. Shit looking up right now. Maybe he might have figured it out, but word on the street is this French brother is somebody that Mr. Alonso wants. So let's see how the shit end. Also, Dan, I ain't seen you this. They dropped a round table with him, Richard Hughes, and our CFO. Okay, trying to make niggas remember the good times and talking about some remember the vision. And yeah, like
Hey, man.
yeah, um, I would say I think the Ezek shit gonna work when he do come back because I think Mo gone this year. And Hugo don't show that he could play damn near on any side. And shit, we might have to see if Flo
No,
could do it.
no, Marcus, you can't do that, man. You can't put a sniper like that on the wing. Y'all better play 4-3-1-2.
No, you
Y'all better
ain't.
put them
So
two brothers up
you looked
top
at the
together.
data. You looked at the data. Most of his attacks is coming out the left hand side. Cody Gakpo been acting like a fake ass second striker, and he been going to the outside. So I don't know,
Oh
bro.
man, so you think maybe next year Hugo will play more on the left? I mean, he has played on the wing before, so it's not foreign for him. So
Depending on who my manager. If it's still slot, we might do the shadow striker. But I kind of think we're going to a back three. I think he gonna bring out them young boys. We don't sign like four defenders, and we got that young homie that's hurt, the Italian boy. So I think low key we might be flipping to a back three. Time be limited for that boy Milios.
well, we'll see. Because word around town, according to the Telegraph, Man City has a short list of who they want as Pep's replacement, and the main three targets seems to be Xabi Alonso, Enzo Maresca, and Cesc Fabregas. So we got to stay in tune for that one. Um, but yeah, let's go to La Liga real quick, if you guys don't mind, because this game on the weekend was very interesting. Um, for Real Madrid, when you look at how intense it was against Rayo Vallecano. Um, the first goal, Jamar, for Vinicius in how many months in the league? I didn't see that properly. Was he getting whistled before the match by the fans as well? Break down the match and your analysis, please.
Hey, damn, I thought they said 13, but did you see the same number?
I think so, yeah, 13 matches. Yeah, a lot of players have been having droughts around Europe. It's interesting. But Jamar, what are your thoughts on that match?
Yeah, I think it might have been um a goal like in La Liga specifically because I think he scored in the Super Cup and I think he scored in Champions League. So I think
Yeah,
it is the Liga. So yeah, that could
yeah.
be true. Yeah. I'm not shocked at all. But as far as the match, bruh, I mean, in the first half we played pretty good. They was getting whistled in because they got whistled for their performance against who did we play before that game? I can't remember.
That was
Um,
Benfica. Y'all lost 4-2 in the Champions League.
yeah. Benfica, and then but they lost ugly against Benfica too. Like, no, real talk, Benfica deserved that motherfucking W. Like,
Jose
we played.
Mourinho masterclass. That old man still got it.
Yeah,
I tried to kill him off. He's still back. He still got it.
nah, and Arbeloa ain't that he ain't one of them, bro. He made no type of adjustments. Nothing changed. Nothing happened, bro. But anyway, going that's why they was getting whistled. But then they start playing in the first half and he played well. It seems like it's like, damn, they gotta get whistled in order to play good. Like what the fuck? But they started playing well. Vinny scored, so I thought he was about to take the game over. But then they came and they scored a, focus goal. Because again, man, that defense, man, when you get to playing fucking Tetris with it, things start to happen. Tucci got well, he wasn't the only one late. Everybody who got caught on the pass was late, which led to the second goal. And in the second half, it was just bruh, no type of nothing. It just was just like ugly. And then it was just seemed like I don't know, man. They gotta like play harder. They gotta get their minds right. They gotta play harder. Drew got ended up getting hurt in the first 10 minutes of the game, so that changed the complexion of the game too. But even still, dog, like we should have been scored. Mbappe had an open goal. He passed the goalkeeper and he missed that joint. But yeah, we ended up getting that penalty, which was a penalty, but we got it because we was able to we created quickly. We had effort, we had urgency, which led to the penalty. That's how they need to play, not necessarily throughout the whole match, but like with more urgency in certain spots. And it just seemed like, I don't know, man. Then putting Gonzalo on the right side was weird to me. I don't know, bro. But that's what they wanted, man. So I can't, it's hard for me to even like complain. Like that's what they wanted. They wanted it sweet, and now it's sweet. And now look, they don't got no answers for nothing for real, for real. Like it was this thing where everybody was saying Real Madrid just depended on individual brilliance, which wasn't really the case. It was always tactics and everything involved. But now, like it's literally they got to create individual brilliance to score. Like Vinny's goal, that joint was insane, but it's like the other goal came from the penalty from Mbappe, but obviously when we gonna get the easy chances, so I don't know, man. I'm not confident. It's like we still in the running to win the league. Barcelona won too, so we still just 1 point
Yeah.
behind them. If we keep it like that, event it's gonna come down to the El Clasico and then leaky ass Camp Nou. Hopefully we do what we need to do. But but now we got this playoff in Champions League,
What are
and
your
we can
thoughts
either
on that? You playing Benfica in the playoff? At least you get to get revenge against those brothers back
see that's
immediately.
that bullshit, man. We had controlled our whole destiny. If we would have won, we would have been in the top eight, maybe third. I think we were either third or fourth, chilling. Like, but nah, we not only did we lose, we lost 4-2. Like, if it would have been 1-1, a draw, like Jesus Christ, or even a 4-3, but 4-2, and then bruh, we got that game was pitiful to me, bruh. Like, it was no way that that shit should have happened, especially like that. And then no answers in the second half. Now we in the playoff. We playing Benfica again. I mean, maybe we should win. Maybe we'll see what they made of, see what their heart is like. But Jose may come with with another masterclass against Arbeloa. And then if we can beat them, then we either gonna play Man City or somebody else. But it's probably gonna be Man City as usual. I mean, they beat us earlier
Yeah, you
in the
know they're
group
gonna make
stage.
y'all play
So
Man City again. Pep's last
yeah,
dancing with y'all.
yeah, man, that shit is not even like it's not even like uh what you call it, a mystery. It's motherfucking, we know what's about to happen as soon as they lined it up like that. But another playoff, but this is what they want, man. So like you saying how I feel, man. Like I can't feel like how I used to feel, bro. Like this is what they wanted. So play through it, get through it, do what y'all need to do, and whatever happens, happens. The binoculars is out, man. I'm about to see who really want to stay and who really want to go, and if the board really gonna do what they do or do what they should do, the shit can get reset quick. But it's all about I want to see the mentality of these players, man, because you're getting whistled for a reason. So stop bitching about it and do something about it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you don't got nobody else to blame. It's been nothing but there ain't no more. You can't blame Arbeloa no more. So either get this shit in gear or get the step in, bro. This is Real Madrid. Fuck out of here.
Jamar, is it true that because the internet is a place where a lot of misinformation is going around? Is it true that Arbeloa gave the players an extra day off? I saw that on the Madrid zone, and I was like, "Hey, man, they're normally serious. They don't post nonsense." They said Arbeloa let these brothers get 2 days of rest.
Bruh, I seen that too. But see, that's what I'm saying. I used to be in the denying reports and looking into it, but now, hey, bruh, I'm like, why? If it's true, why the fuck do these niggas think that they need 2 days off rest?
Yeah,
I
after a
just lost
Benfica
against
loss
Benfica.
and the last
Yeah,
minute win against Valcano,
yeah. But what makes you think you deserve 2 days of rest for the fuck what? Like, I don't. Bruh, I don't understand what the babying and the pampering of these niggas is for. Like, I don't get it. If that's true, bro, that shit is corny as hell. That's why I'm saying we not gonna win nothing. Like, we used to be a very serious club, and now we turning into a motherfucking. I don't know. We need to get this shit in order because I'm not liking it. This shit I deal with the Nets and with the fucking Titans over here with this all white. I can relax and just worry about watching the game and it'd be like tabloids and bullshit. But now this shit is getting ugly. It's seeping into the pitch. It's seeping into the environment of the product on the field, man.
they
It's getting
saying,
nasty now.
yeah, man, they saying Uncle Florentino he paying too much attention to NBA Europe instead of trying to lock in. So I don't know, man, but we'll definitely be looking in on Real Madrid because, like you said, Jamar, that title race I think is coming down to the wire. It's only a one uh point difference. Barcelona beat Albacete in the Copa del Rey 2-1 today. They won on the weekend.
Yeah, that's the team that beat us, right?
Yeah, yep.
Yeah.
So so that means, hold on, was y'all gonna play them in Copa del Rey? Nah, they wasn't gonna make y'all play in the round
Nah,
of
they wasn't gonna
32.
make it. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
nah. We was probably gonna play them either in the semis or the final like
yeah.
last year.
True, true, yeah. So Lamine Yamal's catching form, so we'll see. I think it's going to be an exciting race coming down to the wire. One more one more thing, Jamar. I also saw an interview that Fran Garcia did like a month ago when he talked about how, specifically, I believe he mentioned how Mbappe needed to help work for the team more because there was an imbalance and stuff. And then they said ever since that interview, Fred Garcia hasn't played. Where is he, man? Did Mbappe delete
That's
him?
crazy. Whole time, word on the street was he was supposed to get moved before the and but it got pulled at the last minute for something. So when you saying that, I'm like, damn, because I didn't even see this interview, but he hasn't been playing anyway. Because Alvaro's way better than him, bro. And like, fuck all that. Like,
Why you put
he
him in?
could.
Why'd you just sell him though? Get some money back for him.
Shit, I don't know, bro, but we probably gonna let him go in the summer, to be honest with you. But that's just funny. Like, if he did say that, I mean, but it's low key true though, because Mbappe he works harder this year than he did last year, and I think it was the battery that Xavi put in his back with that number 10 jersey and everything like that. Man, that Xavi shit blew on me, but I mean, it is what it is. Like. I don't know. That Frank Garcia shit funny though. But I mean, he ain't gonna get no tick. But Mendy just keep getting hurt. If Mendy was healthy, man, he would, he would not get no burn, bro. Frank Garcia is just, he already going for it, but sometimes he erratic, bro. He be all over the place, man. So he can get let go, and I wouldn't move in the muscle, bro. I would be very relaxed.
Yeah, shout out to Fred Garcia, man. Good luck at getting out of that basement. They got you in, man. But yeah, man, let's slide over to Germany real quick because Cletus, we got you. Hamburg 2, Bayern Munich 2, man. What happened, Clay? You let my boys get you.
I mean, I'm be
I
honest.
know we going back down to the second division, but at least we got a point against Bayern Munchen.
It was crazy because the commentators was really like they was cheering for y'all when y'all had that first chance over the top before like Neuer came out. They was like, oh no, he almost scored. Oh man, Bayern Munich. You like, yeah, said some wild shit. And then when Davies cleared the ball off the line, they were all like sad and mad that he saved it. So, I know the propaganda and the biasness against Bayern Munich is heavy this season. I think, the team could have definitely won the match. That penalty that Kimmich gave is what really kind of hurt the team. Even though Neuer got down, he could have saved it just a second too late. But all in all, I think we do need to refocus because there's been several games where we've let opponents kind of like stay in the match and kind of take us to the distance, whether it's that 2-1 and we're trying to like play secure, hold possession, control the game. I think we need to get back to like killing games as soon as possible. Um, I'm not gonna say this is a negative right now. I think it's a positive that we're trying to work through is the amount of players coming back from injuries. The Alfonso Davies and the Musialas, Stanisic as well. So trying to get that balance of getting them game time, getting ready for like the Champions League and so forth, and then pushing through towards the end of the season. So once we get this little formation changes like worked out and everybody's healthy and playing, I'm pretty sure we're going to be seeing Musiala in the 10, Olise on that right, Diaz on the left, and Kane at the top, Kimmich and Pavlovic in the middle, um, Alfonso, Upamecano, Todd, and I would personally would like to see Limer in that position because I just feel like he works hard and he just contributes a lot to Olise's game as well. So once everybody's healthy, we go through this little weird patch. We find the combination plays again. I think everything will be back to normal. I'm not really worried about the league. You already know, it's kind of wrapped up. I'm more focused on how far we could go in Europe. Yeah, I want to double.
Don't you mean a treble, my friend?
I mean, yeah, I would love a triple, but in modern football nowadays, you can't be too greedy. You gotta.
Come on, you're mighty Bayern Munchen. You already got
I
two
know
doubles,
we've done
doubles,
it
my
three
friend.
times. We
Come
won
on,
six. We won six.
Come
Okay.
on, man.
I'm just trying to be humble.
I respect it. But what are your thoughts on Upamecano's contract extension? Because he's been a guy that's been kind of up and down in the beginning of his time at Bayern, but it seems like he's settled in. Or oh no, yeah, I was about to say, yeah. How do you like him now? Now
Yeah,
he looks like he's committing himself to the future project.
I'm gonna just put it down to the bum that was destroying the club,
Oh,
aka
oh yeah.
he was the one that really put everything in a chaotic state where you have defenders playing a back three one day, a back four the next day, no consistency in the lineup or in defense. I've always said Upamecano is a top talent. Yeah, he had that weird patch, but again, that weird patch was under Tuchel. But great recovery, very physical. I think him and Todd work really well in a partnership. They know how to like who's gonna go, who's gonna sit. But for me, I think Upamecano has been a really solid defender in the past 3 years. The slow progression or the slow adaptation to the team, I'm gonna put that down solely to the shitty ass manager that is Thomas Tuchel. Because every player that he complained about, is doing quite well, whether it's the Goretzkas, the Kimmich, and so forth. They're all doing well. They're all still winning titles while he's hiding an international, trying to be the special one for England.
Hey man, Cletus, yeah, I gotta show my face for this one. Shout out to my Uncle Douglas. He said being an international manager is the biggest joke in the game because he said, hey man, all you do, bruh, is go and watch other niggas' matches, and then you do photo shoots to show the player, hey, I was here. I was watching you. So yeah, Tuchel, he's just taking it easy. My man just be watching Premier League matches. Oh, okay. Oh, he looking good. Oh, he looking good. Oh, okay. So, hey, like you said, for him, you better win in June. But I hope Ghana can get that upset against you. But guys, let's transition to this boring January transfer window. If you guys aren't aware, the winter transfer window closed the other day, and it was a pretty dry window. I'll start with you, Ephraim. When you look at your team, and obviously there was some positions that you guys would have liked to fill. And I even saw a report about Tyrell Malacia upset that he wasn't allowed to leave because it doesn't seem like he figures into Carrick's plans. Are you a little disappointed with the board not being aggressive to try to secure a Champions League spot with making a move?
Yeah, a little bit. I think, yeah, I get it. We only got one match a week, so players aren't going to be as tired as other teams could be during the rest of the season. I get that. At the same time, it's like, you know, you got Casemiro who never finishes a match. You got certain other, like Dallo sometimes that, could be trouble on the right side. I know we got Masraoui back, but he's coming back from playing at AFCON. He's just getting reintegrated into the team as well. Um, Midfield would have been great, I think, to have another position. Maybe a striker. 'Cause I don't know what they're doing with Joshua Xerxes. He obviously didn't leave either. There were rumors he was supposed to go to Roma or some other Italian clubs. So maybe those two positions would have been ideal to look at. But yeah, they could have done something. We were rumored with a few different players like Ruben Neves out in the Saudi league, and so nothing happened obviously, and we're gonna have to make do with what we have. But the way we're playing, maybe I don't know. I'm trusting obviously the process here, right? Like I kind of have to. I have no choice but to right now. So, um, you know, we're holding strong right now, fourth, and hopefully we can keep it strong. But yeah, they should have done something if you ask me. A little disappointed in that. I guess we gotta wait till the summer, see what we do. But
Yeah.
yeah, man, we got to hold it down. What we got, man? It's gonna be tough, but all right, we're in for the long haul.
Yeah, I hear you, E, because Arsenal, we got some bad news with Mikel Moreno, our Mr. Everything central midfielder, attacking midfielder, striker, DM. Hey, man, he does it all for us. And unfortunately, it looks like he has a foot injury that is going to end his season with us and potentially even cause him to miss out on the World Cup, which is unfortunate because Mikel Moreno is a key player for Spain and he's kind of like their X factor in their midfield. So we'll see how he's able to recover at the end of the season, but there was reports that Arsenal might look to find a player to replace him. But like I said, how do you replace a guy, a unique talent that's a midfielder that's also an effective striker? So they decided to stand pat. We'll see. We have enough players, I think. You can even let Miles Lewis Skelly go back in midfield. So we'll see how things pan out over there. And Marcus, what are your thoughts on Liverpool's window? Because Mark Gahey was a guy you guys were trying to sign in the summer, didn't work out. He ended up going to Manchester City. You guys were trying to find cover at right back after Jeremy Frimpone's latest injury. Didn't happen, but at least you guys got some French wonder kid, Jacquet, coming in the summer. You pleased with that window?
Jeremy Jacket. Um, he looked like he gonna be the Ibu replacement. I still don't have a left-footed center back to actually be the real Van Dyke replacement. But I guess Dan, we on that new age shit where you got right footers playing the left side of center back.
Yeah,
But
that's what Van Dyke was doing. I mean, that's football heritage. They used to hate on us lefties, man. They used to I don't know, they used to act like we were scrubs, man. Now they need us.
like I had said earlier, well, no, I said this in the chat. I really don't like my club's process and transfers. Yes, you do scouting, but they wait to the last minute for offers. Mark Gahey, the brother from Sutherland. Shit, Dumfries. Like all these people are rumors, and it seems like they fall apart at the last second. So I'm not a fan of that, but I do like the future. The project look like it's gonna be positive. We got like I said, we got three youth, and then we got Jock who 20. He gonna turn 21 when he come over here in the summer. So Ibu, if I was you, I might sign quickly. But if not, you can take your ass to White. You can take your ass to Madrid. I really don't give a fuck. You see what happened when it's on the other side. So, I mean, the January window was decent. Overall, the project looked focused. Like we finally got some center backs, but we damn sure needed to get a right back. I'm tired of Dunn playing right back.
Yeah, he's too stylish to play over there, man. So, hey, y'all figured it out. But Cletus, any thoughts on what Chelsea did or did not do during the transfer window?
I think it's been a lot of sending players from the A team to the B team. Moving them across projects, more to say so. But for me, I've said we need a creative player. We've been needing that for years. Shit, I'll even take it all the way back to fucking Oscar and Mata leaving. But I knew we weren't gonna get that. I knew we weren't gonna get any reinforcement in goal, which I think is needed because Sanchez, he plays a lot of games and he's not the best, but he does the job, but I do think we still need a backup in goal as well. That's going to really challenge him. And I knew we weren't going to get a striker because we already spent our money on a construction worker in the Brazilian. So yeah, 2026, 27, man.
All right, and Jamar closing the transfer window news. Did you expect anything to happen, or is this because, like I mentioned earlier, I've been seeing Real Madrid fans mentioning Uncle Florentino lacking a little bit, paying too much attention to the basketball project. But seriously, do you think you guys needed reinforcements this winter, or were you confident in the team and just ready to move on with what you got?
Hey, bruh, I mean, we don't sign motherfuckers in January like that anyway, so I
Yeah.
wouldn't expect that. But even so, I feel like we got enough. Like what the fuck? Like, but my thing is now we don't got a coach. Like whoever. So if we sign somebody, like, well, I don't know if the new coach gonna want him. Like we just gonna sign a nigga to sign him anyway. So I don't know, bro. Like I'm more the story though is even with Xavi, I'm fine with what we got. I just think our players need to get healthy and they just need to play consistently together in their positions so we can actually find out for real, for real. But I think they capable. But we just gotta see them do it. It's like that's what my one thing about it. Like they don't. It's like it seemed like the mentality now, motherfuckers care too much if they get plucked or if they make the wrong pass, things like that, because they don't ask no questions. It seems like if the pass ain't perfect, they care too much about Tony Cruz 90% over like niggas, you ain't about to be Tony Cruz, bro. Just make the pass. If it work out, I would rather you try to thread the needle two like five times and you only get it once or twice, then you to never try to thread the needle. Or you only tried it once, and once it don't happen, you don't never try again. And you do that back and forth outside the box, passing shit from one end to the other, not trying to pass. But I think all that because they be talking about we need a midfielder. But I'm like, bro, I done seen all our midfielders make those type of passes. It just seems like they be scared sometimes and we be holding on to the rock too much. And pass that motherfucking rock. Arthur Gula be passing that motherfucker. Like,
And
just
what's
pass
up?
it.
I got a question because, like you said, playing players in their position is why are they treating my cousin David Alaba like that? How come every time y'all need a center back sub, they be putting Tushimeni at center back? I'm like, whoa, is David Alaba dead? Is he finished? What is that
I,
about?
oh no, he be playing in some games. He was playing. I think he played against, came in against Benfica and stuff. But That's what I'm thinking. Maybe in training because he did have that setback with his injury recovery after the ACL. So maybe he just don't got the legs and shit like that no more. But when he's been in so far this season, he hasn't played bad. Like I remember Alaba used to be our best center back, but I like he hasn't played bad, so I don't get it. Like play him there. Like you talking about we got the best academy. Bring one of these young niggas up and push Valverde in midfield. I would prefer that. You know what I'm saying? Than to keep putting them there. At big games, all right, I feel you. But if it's just a game in La Liga or something, let these kids play if they the best midfield in the world, and then put these niggas in there, not let the midfield play in the midfield, especially with Drew hurt now. What you gonna do? You gonna keep Valverde there? But supposedly Trent healthy now. He should be playing this weekend. So we gonna see, man. We gonna see. It's funny how he got healthy and then Drew got hurt, right? That's
Yeah,
crazy.
life can be cruel like that sometimes. Cause yeah, that Jude injury sucks. It it seems like it's a hamstring issue. Do you know how long he's gonna be out for,
Yeah,
Jamar?
it's a hamstring. They say in a month. I figured like a non-contact hamstring. I was told that's probably best case to be honest. A
Yeah,
month.
no surgery or
Usually,
nothing.
yeah. If it was like a grade two strain or something, it'd be like 6 weeks, 6 to 8 weeks or something like that.
Yeah.
So I'm just happy it's a month. I figured it was gonna be that. He a young buck. He should be all right.
Yeah, word up. And oh, I'm sorry, Cletus. We at the end of the show, but I forgot to salute your team because we talked about Bayern Munchen, but I mean Chelsea lost today, but y'all had two remontadas the previous games. Comeback victory against Napoli, comeback victory against West Ham with a lot of fireworks. You got
Yeah, that
Muscle
West Ham
Man.
joint was hot.
Yeah, you got Muscle Man trying to beat up boys. Hey man, that must have been nice to see at least, right, from
Muscle
Chelsea.
man, that's funny. That nigga is strong as shit though.
Funny is Nah, nah. It's funny you say that because just now, Demaro and Mike Say and I were just talking about how the start of the games tactically we're not as prepared as we should be. Yes, I will give it to our PE teacher. He does make great adjustment and great changes in the second half, which helps us win these games and come back from losing positions. But I do think we need to start games on a front foot with more creativity and better tactics because yeah, these late runs, doing the Napoli thing like a couple of years ago, late winners and all of that is nice, but especially as we get towards the end of the season, is like you don't have that opportunity to make mistakes and make correction. It's like one game and that's it. So yes, it's great to come back against West Ham, and Napoli. I hate London derbies. Like I've been saying that a lot more because we tend to drop points, and those games always seem more difficult for us. But yeah, no, I mean, I'm glad we came back to get that win because coming out of my gym class and seeing that after what 7 minutes, we was already down 1-0, it was not a good day for me.
Oh man, yeah. Well, guys, we at the end of the show. Marcus, that MLS minute, it's not ready yet, but I just gotta ask you, man, did you see how the US ladies won their last match and they had Trinity Rodman had the coach doing the sexy Dexy dance with her?
Yeah, man. Hey, man, that new contract, new money got to move in wild, huh?
Yeah, man.
Hey.
That's crazy, man. Shout out to Trinity. Shout out Cletus, man. Hey, Cletus, Chelsea, you guys have a great women's team. And thank you for letting the US women have Emma Hayes because it looks like she gonna have a dynasty with these girls. Excuse me, these ladies. And I also gotta say, hey man, it's time for the end of the show. Our superlatives. Ephraim, what's your champagne move of the week?
I had to switch it up, and it's gonna be late by the time this gets uh um, recorded. But yeah, James Harden got traded from the Clippers to the Cavaliers. That's my move of the week. It just happened while we were recording. So
Yeah, E. I don't think you know this about me, but James Harden is probably my third favorite player of all time. Um,
lefty,
yeah, and number 13. I'm a lefty. I wore number 13 as
yeah,
well. That's my
lefty.
guy. I but I don't want him in Cleveland, man. That's not fly, man.
It makes no sense.
Oh,
It's
we
happening though,
Marcus, I
bro.
wanted you to come get us, man. We wanted to be in Atlanta, man. I wanted to post up with you.
I'm not giving you a second round pick for that.
But come on, man. Don't you think we would have had fun? Jalen Johnson, he'll teach Ricochet stuff.
You could have
He'll
had they
maximize
could have
your
had
bigs.
Luke Kennard for a bag of groceries.
Hey man, Marcus, what's your champagne move of the week, man?
Hey man, I'm giving that thing to Hugo, man. That run, that goal outside the boot, it's next level shit, man. That ain't wasted money right there. That's a good investment.
Yes, it is. And day by day, Arsenal fans are sad and saying, "Why didn't we get Hugo Ekitike? Hey man, he's a Thierry Henry fan. He Arsenal fan. He French. Why didn't we get him, man? Saliba need help. He needs some brothers around him." Hey, yes, we fucked up by not signing Hugo Ekitike, but Claytis and that Bundesliga tax tricked us. But Clay, what's your champagne move of the week? Because you know that Bundesliga tax is real. These strikers be hit or miss. Did you know Hugo was gonna bang this quick? Because I thought he would be
Yeah.
good, but not this fast.
Nah, me and Marcus was watching him like last year in the Bundesliga. We was like, yeah, he was next up. So when the rumor started, and I saw Chelsea was flying around. We like to pull up just off a clout, And since Arsenal wasn't really in the running, we just left. And Liverpool, got lucky.
Yeah, man. But what's your move of the week, Clay?
My move of the week. Since we're giving it to Hugo and we're talking about Hugo, man, shout out to the boy. I think he got a double. Um, and yeah, shout out to him and Verts, another player that I said is top talent. Just give him some time to adapt. And the numbers speaking right now, and niggas is shh, 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 shh.
Yep, you're right. I'm glad Wirtz is balling because I was scared, Cletus, Marcus. I gotta go on. I was afraid. I thought my football eye was dead for a second. I was like, hey man, why isn't he working here? I was scared. I thought I didn't know football.
Now we done seen Verts play for the past 3-4 years. Yeah, I'll say I've seen him play the last 3-4 years before they even won that league title. So it's like I've seen his progress, his control in the midfield, his technical ability has always been there and has gotten better. So it's like football. Like when you see people play the game, you're like you're a football player, so you could adapt. It's just a matter of time, and he's one of those players. And now that he's in a club where he has better talent around him, he's only going to get better. Even on a national team, you don't have a team built around you at the national level if you're not nice. You feel me? Or if you don't have talent.
That's
So
Jamal's team.
um, it's their team. I'm gonna be
Oh, it's
realistic.
both of ours.
It's not because
Oh,
they
Friday. What's my
because
man Reddit Friday? It's both of ours.
Yeah, because when
Hey,
they do that tag team duo, bro, that shit
nah,
is
yeah, you right. You
actually
right.
work, bro. They are deadly together.
Nah,
So
they are. You right. Shout out the words.
Hey, that shit high class technical work. That's what we calling Hugo and Flo.
that assist is high class. That's the nigga that knows how to play real football that beats 3-4 defenders still dribbling. Just say, I'm gonna flick it and you get this goal. We gonna be outside with it.
Yeah, man, they look real good in that red, but it's the wrong red. Oh man. Oh
Hey
well.
man, stick to buying William for hitting prices and shit, man.
Jamar, what's your champagne move of the week?
Uh, I'm gonna have to go. It's gonna be this. I'm gonna have to go with Vinny's move before his goal. Getting through a few defenders, and then actually the goal too was kind of like a flick goal, quick flick goal in the top right corner, floated over the goalkeeper. So that's the whole drink.
Man, respect to that. My champagne move of the week, I got to give it to the Arsenal ladies. They won the first ever women's Club World Cup over Corinthians 3-2. That was a hot match. Shout out to the Brazilian contingency we got at Arsenal with the Gabriels. They were all in the building supporting, especially Martinelli, because he is a Corinthians boy. So shout out to the Arsenal women continuing to break new ground in the women's game, reigning Champions League winners as well. I hope our men can replicate the success you guys have had recently and can win the Champions League as well. So, Ephraim, what's your champagne goal of the week?
Oh, I'm gonna give it to our recently informed Benjamin Sesko for his game-winning goal against Fulham. Wish it didn't have to go to that, but it did. And yeah, 94th minute winner right after they had scored to equalize. So Benjamin Sesko for mine.
Much respect. The flops are waking up now. Marcus, what's your champagne goal of the week? Damn, all our flops are good, doing good. Jokeres, Wirtz,
I'm gonna give it to
Pesco.
Flo. I'm gonna give it to Flo, but also I want to acknowledge Vinny's goal. But yeah, young Flo, assist by Mo Salah, making the shit look easy, bruh.
Much respect to that. Cletus, what's your champagne goal of the week?
I'm gonna go ahead and give it to Enzo for, getting us that game winner. I think really big, and I think that was like one of his like it was one of his like appearances or like something. So, shout out to him for saving us.
You don't know your
One of
players.
his
He
appearances. He doesn't give a damn about his
He
career.
doesn't care, bro. It's so at all.
Hey,
One of
hey,
his
hey,
appearances.
hey, 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 respectfully, that Argentina France final is still in my head.
Yeah, don't remind me, man. I was just thinking about that the other day. I was like, man, Colomwani, we'll bone. Oh yeah, it was cause of Tottenham. Oh yeah, see, we even forgot to laugh at Man City for that draw. I gotta
Oh my God.
that's my champagne goal of the week for
Oh
real. Shout
yeah,
out.
there it
Chelsea,
goes. See,
Chelsea,
I be
again, I
trying to
said
tell.
it.
Hey, Dan, I'm trying to tell y'all gonna
Yeah,
win the league,
yeah, you're
bruh.
right.
Y'all
We are.
got it.
You see, last week, Jamar. That's why I said it last week. I
Jamar,
said
calm down. Jamar, calm
That's
down.
why that's why I'm glad
Hey,
Faisal came on the show and I said after we lost to Man United, I was like, yeah, we're gonna win the league. Cause I was like, whoa, if Man United need two miracle goals to beat us, oh yeah, this is our year, bro. And shout out to Dominic Solanke, Arsenal fan, because he's a black man from England with a soul. And
Chelsea Academy.
he grew up, yeah, Chelsea Academy, but he's an Arsenal fan.
It's
He has
cool, bro.
tweets.
It's cool.
He has
That's
tweets in
cool.
2014 asking Balotelli to come to Arsenal, man.
That's cool. All like I was saying earlier this week, we are
Scorpion kick.
we are producing a lot of kids from the academy that are actually still in the league, whether
Hmm.
you can say they're playing at the highest level or whatever, but I still do like commend our academy for
No, your academy, yeah, no
kids
doubt
that are playing at
about
the
it.
highest level. Like Tammy's back at West Ham,
You mean Ashton Villa?
I feel yeah. Ola Aina had like a crazy season last year. Him and Hudson Odoi,
Hudson
Gallagher.
Odoi twerking for the Ghanaian national team. We ain't calling him.
Gallagher pulled up, got an assist with Solanke with the goal. Like
What he's doing? Whoa, the league is Chelsea versus Chelsea. I mean, look at
the
Arsenal.
Roman Empire Chelsea. I'm
Yeah.
sorry, the Roman Chelsea.
Hey man,
The
look
Roman
at Arsenal.
Chelsea.
Look at Arsenal. We Chelsea North. Hey man. So that's my champagne goals of the week. Solanke, Chelsea product, Arsenal fan with that scorpion kick. Noni Madueke with that Olympico, first Premier League goal for us. And then Kai Havertz today with that goal.
I
So
told
shout
you
out to Chelsea for
we didn't
helping us to
believe.
win the PL, man. We couldn't have done it without you. God bless you, Cletus. You the greatest, man. My brother.
Well, I low-key still want Pep because I don't know how I feel about a summer of Arsenal fans and the content that's going to be released.
We
So
gonna
I
be free. Hey,
that's what I'm
Cletus,
saying.
we going for that quadruple, my friend. We need it. We haven't won nothing for 20 years. We need everything now.
We might need Pep to save football this season.
Hey man, Pep gonna join the Arsenal board, man. He need to help us.
You
Come
see,
on,
see, see, see how I drop my head?
man.
I gotta ask my op for help right now to save us.
Ah man.
Jamal, I
Chill.
don't think you understand what you're asking for, but okay.
Hey
I
man,
mean,
we're
bro,
good
look,
guys, man. We're good
hey
guys, man.
man, it don't really affect me, bro. I'm a Madrid fan.
Hey
They
man,
did.
these are
They,
these are our friends too. They always give us their huff. They always come
Jamar,
on, man. We're business partners as well.
Jamar,
Thank you for Odegaard.
Jamar, that two goals that they scored against you, now Declan Rice is the best midfielder ever. It's a lot.
Don't bring
I
hey,
don't
don't
hear. I
don't
don't
talk
hear
about
that.
that.
I don't hear that.
Yeah,
Yeah, I don't hear
we
that
Oh,
don't
on
see,
my
talk about
side.
you're
that.
not on the algorithm then.
Yeah,
You're not on the
Yeah.
yeah, that's
algorithm.
what I'm saying.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
not
some
on that.
England stuff. I
No,
don't know
Maybe,
what you're
they'll
talking
maybe
about.
invade you soon once they lift the
Oh, it's
title.
gonna invade you. Yeah, it will.
That's
Now, if they win
Jamar,
CL, then they
Jamar,
can
don't
talk
let
about being the
England win the
best in the
World Cup.
world.
They're gonna do something dirty.
Oh
You
yeah,
thought
that'd
that
be
Rodri
nasty.
Ballon d'Or was nasty.
all right, Jamal.
You
Go for a real
know, but
win.
they gonna pop up. They gonna who they gonna pop up on England though? Because Jude
Declan
is the
Rice. If we win the
he's the
league,
thug
they're
of
gonna sell
England.
Declan
So
Rice.
oh, Declan Rice.
They're gonna
Okay.
sell him. That's why I said that Rodri Ballon d'Or gonna look like, hey man. But my bad, Jamar. I don't want to hold up with Arsenal talk. What's your champagne goal of the week?
I'm gonna go with Gillian's joint that helped to squeak a win away. You know, like at the death. Jesus. That kicked motherfucking Brim. And then we got that penalty. What spooked me though was Rodrigo was stepping up to the joint. He had the ball in his hands. I was confused at first. No disrespect to my guy Rodrigo, but I was just like, hold up. And this ain't the time where we should be switching shit up, bro. We need to win. And then Mbappe walked up and got the ball. I think
Yeah, you know
Rodrigo
he's
was
not.
like,
Hey man, he don't want to go in
yeah.
that shadow realm with Fran Garcia. Rodrigo, know better, man. Here you go, sir.
He said he gonna go to the shadow realm. But nah, I think he was just holding it because I think they was trying to do dumb shit. So Rodrigo was just holding the ball for him and shit or something. But yeah, but Mbappe walked up and got the ball, no issues, and then he scored the penalty to save our bacon. So yeah, it's my goal of the week. Oh yeah, and shout out to Vinny joint too because that was a tough goal. That
Yeah,
shit
that was
came
a
out of
banger
nowhere.
for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Shout out to Vinny. Get that form, man. Brazil, we need you. I'm saying we because hey, man, if Ghana, I know that's my land, but I also fuck with Brazil. So Vinny, you better get informed, my friend, because we need help. But it's time for the club to open up, and if you guys don't mind, I'll start it up. And like I said, I got to bring in the Arsenal ladies, World Cup champions, the inaugural Women's World Cup. Arsenal ladies, man. Shout out to them. Shout out to Uncle Arsene Wenger, who was in the building. It's beautiful how, even though his relationship with the club ended the way it did, where he had to get slid, he's still the face of our club and he still shows love and pulls up. But he doesn't meddle like Alex Ferguson. He lets us do our own thing. So thank you for that, Uncle Wenger. Ephraim, who are you in the club with? Alex Ferguson and his cronies, the mafia, the Manchester Mafia.
Nah, man. I'm bringing in Bruno Fernandez because, like I highlighted earlier, I think he's going to be a club legend, in my opinion. So I'm giving it to him. I think he has 12 assists this season. Uh, the most chances in the Premier League by far. It's not even close. Who the next person is in that list? So,
I think next is
um,
what, like Shirky with 9 or something,
nah, like
or
him with
7.
53 or 64 or something like that. I think. So, yeah. So Bruno Fernandez is coming in the club with me.
Bruno Fernandez, Manchester United legend. I need to hear what CeeLo and Fizz think about that. But I'm not mad at you because you make a valid point. In the dark ages, he has been your best player. Marcus, who you in the club with?
Jalen Johnson, Ian Cunningham,
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
I, the new GM, bro.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. I'm trying to see what you're trying to do. What type of meeting y'all about to have? I'm nervous.
Um, Alex Anthopoulos.
Hmm.
Um, you know what? We can get some steaks cooked by Arthur Blank,
Hey, chill, man.
and yeah, we gonna have a power meeting.
I knew it.
We're gonna call up Red Bull. Who is it? Who I forget? FSG. We're gonna call them up,
Hey, man, look at him. What
and
was
we're
it?
gonna go ahead and talk about our contingency plans,
It's a
bro.
sick collab, man. What collab does Atlanta Sports have with Fenway Sports Group? Look
Hey
at
man,
this. Look at this
I'm
monopoly
networking.
you trying to build.
I'm networking, man. Meet us at Cam Newton Cigar Bar. We outside.
Hey, man. Salute. Hey, hey, man. Y'all notice Marcus hasn't had a club open for a while. He's been having meetings. He's had employment centers. That brother's been working. Shout out to Marcus, man. He trying to make Atlanta sports lit, man.
Hey man, we can't keep losing.
Cletus, who you in the club with, man? Is Arsenal in the club with you? Business partners.
I'll be at Club Studio.
Well, hey, man, chill. Hey, chill. If you know, you know. I used to call my old place the studio, man. And when it got hot in my room in the suites, studio closed. Hey, man, Clay, what you got in that studio, man? What you doing?
Hey man, it's recruiting season. I'm good off the football thing. I'm at the club studio recruiting and focusing on myself, as some of these guys should be doing as well.
Hey, man, chill, man. Family Man FC loading, Clay. Is that what I'm hearing?
Hey, I didn't say all that. I didn't say all
Yeah, that's what it sounds like.
you might get. I might be morphing into a more toxic
Oh
version
no.
of myself.
Hey, nah, hey, man.
Richer and toxicer. Okay, Marcus. Remember the Elise meme I showed you today? That's how I'm moving.
Well, man.
Wiping your feet.
Wipe my feet. Expectation. I wipe my feet back to the dressing room.
Hey, man, this brother is dangerous. Shout out to Michael Elise because he's one of the greatest internet sensations of all time. I'll never forget when he was going smack at a young lady and she said, "Yeah, don't you play in the championship?" Or something. He said, "Yeah, I won't be here long. I'm going to the top, baby girl. You better get on this train fast."
Nigga
And he
said,
didn't lie. He didn't
nigga said,
lie.
I won't be at practice tomorrow. I'm big boy now. I'm the big leagues.
I'm out of here. Shout out to Elise, man. Shout out to Clay and his new campaign because he started 2026 different, but already 1 month has changed. So we gotta see what's going on.
Hey, the men, we're doing a matching crew set. We pulling up to the classes. We recruiting. We're not wasting our time in the
Oh
club
man,
doing nonsense.
that brother's on his Nick Saban swag. He's only looking for 5 stars. Hey man, salute. Jamar, who you in the club with, man? Can you let Fran Garcia out the basement?
Nah, he good. But I'm in the club with I guess this is the only time we probably gonna be in the club. The Titans, we got Gus Bradley
Chill,
as
man.
our defensive coordinator, so I feel like we got a strong coaching staff as far as special teams, offense, defense, and head coach. So
And it's the
seems like
Bald Brotherhood. The Bald Brotherhood. Respect.
so hopefully we moving in the right direction, man. So I'm in the club with the top brass because it seems like they put that organization and the GM Mike Borzangi, what the fuck? I'm fucking his name up. Mike
Yeah. Sorry, Mike.
Borzangi's hands. Yeah, my bad, man. And seems like it's moving well, but the players still got to play. Let's see what we do with this 100 million, and let's see who we draft. But yeah, I'm in the club with them. I think I was in the club with them last week because we got Brian Dable. So yeah, it seems like we're heading in the right direction.
Yeah, man. Salute to the Titans. Shout out to everybody tuning in. Champagne Soccer, best soccer podcast in the world, dedicated to the beautiful game. And before we disappear, what do we got to do, Marcus?
Hey man, until next time, keep them pinkies up, and we out.